I just rise about a particular issue that happened to me, and I'm sure has happened to other members that you might not be aware of. Other members can sign you on to a piece of legislation without your consent, and that happened to me just this week. Representative Diane Black signed me on to H.R. 217, which is a particularly strong anti-choice bill and a bill that I would never support. Now, it was an honest mistake. My name is Adam Smith. Regrettably, there is an Adrian Smith who serves, well, not regrettably, Adrian is a very nice man, but there's someone who has a name very close to mine, Adrian Smith. She thought it was Adrian Smith that she was signing onto the bill. She signed me onto the bill instead. And that creates, there are two problems and two things that I would urge this body to change. First of all, nobody should be able to sign you onto a bill without your signature. Now, I know we do that, and that speeds up the process, but it creates a situation where anyone can put you on any bill. And in this case, I was put on a bill that is polar opposite to my personal beliefs and my 18-year record in Congress. The second thing that is really problematic about this is you would assume, well, okay, there's a simple fix. Just take it off. And to her credit, as soon as she noticed the mistake, Congresswoman Black did just that. She had my name removed as a co-sponsor. But that's not what happens. On the bill that is out there with the original co-sponsors, my name does not simply disappear. A line is drawn through it, and it is said next to it, withdrawn, as if at some point I did co-sponsor the bill and then changed my mind. I don't know how we change this rule, but when this happens, when it is clear that someone signed you onto a bill you had no intention of being on, your name should be removed, period, end of story. It was never really there in the first place. Now, as a part of my permanent record, is my name having been on a bill, to all appearances of my own choice, that in a million years I never would have co-sponsored. So I rise to make that point clear to my constituents. First of all, I never signed on to it, never had any intention. And second of all, as I will do in a letter that I will send to the Speaker and the Minority Leader as well, would urge us to at least change that second policy. Once it is clear that you never intended to sign on to a bill, your name should simply be removed. It should not be there with a line through it as if you did intend to sign on to the bill at one time. I think this is potentially damaging to a lot of members. I thank you for your time. And with that, I yield the balance of the hour to Mr. Clyburn, and I thank him for giving me a few minutes to vent. I yield back. Thank you.